Welcome back to the channel. It's Marin here, and today I have a little bit of a different video. I thought I'd do a little sit-down video. It is after Christmas, as you can tell with my little Christmas decorations and my 2 advent calendars. So these are my advent calendars that are like my personal ones. My boyfriend and I give each other an advent calendar every year. But I did buy an equestrian advent calendar. So I thought today I would review the Effol Effax Advent Calendar for 2025. I'm super excited. My friend and I got these to open together, and so we opened one each day for the whole month of December. And I originally was not going to make a video out of it, but I loved it, so I feel like I have to share. So it has 24 days. As you can see, it is quite ripped up, but very cute. So there's a horse on this side and a little pony on this side. Very cute. And it's a pretty decent size. Like, it's not huge, but it is big. I will say I did go into this knowing I love Effax products and I love Effol products, so I felt like there wasn't anything that I was going to get that I was like not going to like or not going to use, which is a big thing for me. I don't want to get stuff I'm not going to use in my advent calendar. Like, I want to be able to use it. So very excited about this. And now I'm going to show you everything that I got in it. I'm not going to show you in the order that I got them because I don't remember, to be completely honest. I just have them in a bag over here. But I want to show you everything I got and whether or not it was worth it. So at the end, I'm going to total up how much each item costs and if it was worth the price of the advent calendar. So I think I paid like $85 for it. It retails for $100. But let's get into it. I also want to put a disclaimer that I think advent calendars get kind of a bad rep for having minis, especially in the beauty world. But the reality of it is, like, it's a 24-day calendar. It's only going to fit so many full-size products. And also, I think, especially when it's brand specific like this, like, there are some things that I might want to try that I might not need all of, so I think getting it in small sizes is not a bad thing, as long as they're like a reasonably usable sized something. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is probably the least exciting one, but these are cookies, and I will say this is the only thing that was repeated. So I did get 2 of these. One my horse has already eaten. She gave it a positive rating, but she eats just about anything, so take that as you will. But it is cute. It does have a little heart, and the cookies are nice inside. And it's not the tiniest bag. Like, I feel like it lasted me a few days. I don't give a ton of cookies just because she has Cushing's, but I feel like it's a good sized bag. The next one is a shoe polish, a boot polish. This I actually thought about getting, like buying, quite a while ago, and I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't because I ended up getting it in the advent calendar. So it is a really nice little squeezy tube, and then it does just have the sponge on the end. And this one's quite nice, and I feel like they were quite thoughtful with this in that they got a clear boot polish, so it's not black. So in case you have brown boots, you'll still be able to use this. Coming in with a mini, can we talk about how cute the mini squirt bottle is? Adorable. I'm here for that. So this is Effol's liquid barrier. It's for wound care, basically, so like to keep out any dust, dirt, flies, whatever. So I feel like also, again, wound care, you don't usually need a big bottle of it unless something horrible happens, but like to keep on hand, I feel like this is a perfectly reasonable size. And I also feel like they did do a good job of mixing in human and horse products. So like there's some things in here for me that I'll enjoy, and there's some things in here for the horse, obviously. One thing that came for the rider is the Effol Rider's Hand Cream. This I've had before and I used the entire thing. It's incredible. It's so good. It is, it just kind of smells like a tack room almost. Like, it smells like tack conditioner, but like in the best way possible. And it's also incredibly moisturizing. It's not going to dry out your hands. You know, when you get water all over and everything in the winter, this will save your hands from cracking. It's amazing. So I was super excited to get that and get a restock on that because I don't have any more. Another rider thing, this is literally tiny, but it is the Effol Lip Butter. I've never tried any of their lip products, but it's really great. I really, really like it. I'm pretty sure it does have some SPF in it, although as we know with Effol products, everything's in a different language. But it does taste quite nice. Like, it doesn't have like a strong taste, but it just tastes kind of like creamy. Again, I know you're not supposed to eat chapstick, but like, it's gonna end up in your mouth. It's going on your lips. Let's be realistic. It's also just tiny and cute, and I think to put this in your grooming bag or tack box would be so adorable, along with your little rider cream. Yes. Coming in with another full-size product is the Mouth Butter Mango. So I, fun fact, have so much of this. I have the Bit Butter, which looks like this, and I use it on Cinnamon's nose because in the kind of like allergen seasons, she gets a really runny nose, and she gets on medication for it and it helps, but like she gets itchy and she will like rub it until it gets raw. And so if I keep it moisturized, she doesn't rub it because it doesn't itch and it stays moisturized and not dry. So I actually don't put this on a bit. I put it like on her nose. Like, it's literally her moisturizer. And she knows how to put it on. Like, I put it in my hand and I go like this and she like puts it on herself. It's quite cute. So I have a bunch of Bit Butter, and then somebody also gave me a bunch of little samples of this mango one. I think it's mango, it might be apple actually. And now I have a full size. So essentially, I have a lifetime supply of mouth butter. But it's good because I do use it on a daily basis. And mango is like a fun flavor. I don't actually think I have that one. Here is a mini. So this is the mini leather cream soap. I think this is the one that comes in the little flick flack bottle. So fun to say that. I don't even know why they call it that. But the little bottle that has like the hook on the end. They call it a flick flack. But I've also always really wanted to try that and I haven't. So again, a nice little travel sized something that I can maybe just keep in my grooming box, or if I'm going to a show or whatever, I can just have it all miniature sized, which I love. And again, I trust Effol Effax to, you know, give me good products because I love everything I've ever tried by them. The next thing is the last day, I think, is when I got this. It is 120th anniversary shower gel. It's orange and ginger. I am still unsure as to whether this is for the horse or the human. I will have to look it up and I will put it on the screen if I can find it. It smells fantastic. I mean, I have a feeling, I don't know, it smells like it could be, it really smells like it could go either way. So now I'm really curious. It says, time to celebrate, let's have a shower party. That's all I know about this. But it smells good. It's a shower gel for somebody. This is probably the cheapest of the days in the advent calendar. It's just colorful rubber bands, and they were considered like kids anti-snapping rubber bands, which honestly I will use these because I braid her mane every single day and I hate it when they snap in my hand, and I don't care that they're different colors. Like, that's fun. And I like the little pouch it comes in, so it might be cheap, but it's very useful. Like, I'm happy about it. Another one that's a bit random that I had no idea even existed. Effol Med. These are cough drops. Did anybody else know that Effol made cough drops? Anyways, I actually was sick when I opened this advent calendar and I tried them, and they're quite nice. I mean, it's a cough drop, but again, I feel like it could go in your tack trunk with your little like self-care stuff, and it would be really cute because it's all Effol. But I had no idea they did this. Like, do they sell these, or were these just for the advent calendar? I have so many questions, and again, if I find answers to my questions, I will put them on the screen. Another little baby bottle. This one is a like squirty top. This is Effol Skin Lotion. It soothes itching and provides quick relief for sweet itch, allergies, and eczema. Again, I will be using this for sure. Every so often, Cinnamon will get a little itchiness on top of her tail and she'll rub it. And this will be fantastic for that. I have like a special handmade concoction that I use at the moment and it works, but like if I can find something that I can just buy and it's already pre-made, yes. And also she hasn't had a ton of issues with it, so the fact it's small, I can actually try it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, no skin off my back. Really like that. And again, I'm somebody like, I like to keep a bunch of things in my grooming kit, which there will be a video coming out of me putting together my dream grooming kit, which I'm super excited about. And I'm definitely going to be using some of these products because I hate having a bunch of products in there, but then like it's all messy and like mounded in there. So this will be perfect to have a bunch of little minis. Speaking of little minis, this is my favorite boot cleaner ever. I've repurchased it like 4 times. It is the Effx Boot Cleaner in Shine. It does a really good job of cleaning and it still conditions a little bit. It's not a super deep clean, but like for an everyday wipe down, it's amazing. It's incredible. So this is a mini, it's not the full size, but I'm very happy and I will be using it pronto because I'm almost out of my other one. Okay. Another mini is the Super Styling Spray. This is a plaiting spray with silicone-free grip for beautiful, long-lasting plaits. Which, again, super excited about because I just ran out of quick braid. So I stand by their products. I'm sure they do a great sticky spray. It also smells really good. Like, really good. So definitely would prefer that. And I was reading some reviews online that it doesn't leave quite as much of a residue as quick braid does. So I'll let you know how it goes in a future video when I actually braid her for something special, which doesn't happen all that often. But I will let you know how I like it. But I'm super excited about that. And the next one is the Effol Regrowth Serum. I have not tried this one personally, but I have a friend who did, and she said she absolutely loved it. It made a huge difference. So again, little bottle, very excited to try it. No skin off my back if it doesn't work. And again, when she scratches her tail and breaks it all off, I can use the anti-itch serum and then I can put some of the regrowth serum on and get her tail back looking good as new, hopefully. Recently I haven't had any issues with it though, so that's good. The next one is the Airbag Active Cleaner. This is actually really cool because I had a conversation with the rep for Free Jump airbags, and they actually worked with Effol and Effax to create this cleaner, and it is the official cleaner for air jump. So yeah, it says that on there, tested by Free Jump Laboratory. So if you need a helmet cleaner or airbag cleaner, this is great. Essentially you just put it on a little sponge, you sponge it on and then just wipe it off, and it cleans things without you actually having to fully submerge them. So anything you can think of that is like that, so your helmet, airbag, I don't know what else you can't just throw in the washer. I throw everything in the washer. It just gets nasty. But if there's anything you can't, this is great. And this is a mini size. Also by that same company, which is owned by Effol and Effax, it's called Hey, Rug Wash. And this is quite nice because I always just use regular detergent, but I feel like it's too harsh. Probably gonna get yelled at in the comments. But this is a single serving bottle of Rug Wash. I will say I do wish it was a little bit more than a single serving, but I am very excited to try it. I definitely have some rugs that need washing, so we'll give it a try and see what happens. They also apparently have a waterproofing spray, but I will say I just buy like tent waterproofing that you use for like outdoor tents, and re-waterproof my blankets with that when they're clean, and it works really well. So life hack. It's like $10 on Amazon. And then we have a little squeezy bottle of skin balm. So care cream for skin wounds and cracked heels. So I feel like this one can kind of go either way. I feel like it could be used for humans or horses, for wound care or for your heels. Or are they talking about horses' heels? Again, not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. I will honestly probably end up using this for myself. It is for our heels because as an equestrian in my foot spends its life in a boot and it gets rough. And I feel like we already have other like wound care stuff. I'm gonna put these three together, although they did all three come on different days. This is the Hoof Moisture Balance Cream. It is basically for moisturizing the hooves, and it looks like that. It's very creamy. A little bit of it did leak out, but not really my fault. So it's just like a little serving size. I'd say this would probably last like, I don't know, a week, maybe a month, depending on how often you put hoof cream on. But I feel like this one's very for like the summer months. And then we have winter hoof gel. Good, it's in the name. And it just helps protect the hooves from like damp weather and wetness. So this one would also be great for like before you give them a bath or a shower. And then the third one is actually Horse Balm. Refreshing and vitalizing. Beneficial after physical exercises and in case of tiredness. I'm gonna have to look into what exactly this does. Like it's moisturizing, but then it says suitable for after exercise. I'm not quite sure what that means. But it's Horse Balm. I'll put it on the screen if I figure it out. And then the last little baby bottle is a White Star Dry Shampoo. So it's exactly what it sounds like. And it says it's for horses, but to be honest, I would also probably use it for myself when I'm at the barn, if I need it. You know, when you just need a little fluff up, I'd probably use that for that. So, yeah, that's super good. It says ideal for cleaning light colored coats and highlighting markings when it is too cold for washing or quick action is required. Preserves the coat's natural haptics. pH skin neutral, does not contain bleaching agents or peroxides, doping free. I like it. I'll have to give it a try. It's very similar to, I think, the Miracle Groom, which I have been using and loving. But I mainly love the Miracle Groom because it's anti-static. So blanketing season, huge difference. Okay, and then I have a Speedy Shine. I've always wanted one of these, but thought they were like kind of overpriced because they're like $10 for this. And I feel like it runs out so quickly. But that said, you can like reapply product to it. It is just nice to have a self-contained sponge. If you don't know what this is, it is literally a buffing sponge with shining stuff for your boots. It's not polish, it's just shine. It makes them super shiny, but it's nice. It's self-contained, and you can take it with you to the ring or to a lesson, wherever it's easy to chuck in a bag. And if you need a little something before you get on for your boots, this is amazing. And like I said, not terribly expensive in the grand scheme of things. It's just expensive for what it is. But I will say I haven't owned one, but I work in a tack shop, so we do use them. We have a few that we just use for cleaning boots. And I just like reapply this boot cleaner and shine spray. I just spray it on here and then apply that with the boots, and the texture of the sponge is fantastic. So it does hold up pretty well. And then last, but certainly not least, is the Effol Superstar Shine Plus Mint. Shine spray for an unbeatable shine and a naturally soft coat. And this is a full size. And it smells so good. Oh, it smells like a... Oops. I spilled it. Was it me? It smells like mouthwash in like the best possible way, like a sweet mouthwash. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm really excited about this one too. So yeah, that is all the products. So I'm going to put them in a little lineup here, and then I will give you the total. So if you ask me personally, I think this is 100% worth the money. I'm going to put the total on the screen. But like I said, I paid $85 for it. I feel like even if I got my money back on it, I'm super happy. And I'm pretty sure I got more than my money's worth because off the top of my head, I know this is almost like $18, $19. That's almost $18, $19. And I know that's 10. So that's already almost like $50 just in those 3 products. Plus we got so many other full sizes, and I'm just so excited to have all these Effol Effax products to try. Like I said, I love their products. I think they're incredible, and I've never found one that disappoints me. So super, super excited about this. And if you have a chance to get your hands on one next year, I say buy it. It's really, really worth it. And I'm super excited about it. And like I said, I'm going to be using a lot of these products in an upcoming video where I'm making my dream growing bag, which I'm so excited about. And stay tuned for that. It'll be coming out shortly. And that's about it. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I am going to leave you guys there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found this helpful or interesting or useful. I just think watching advent calendar videos is so much fun. And I know there's a lot out there that aren't worth it, but I feel like this is definitely one that is worth it. Yeah, if you can get your hands on one next year, definitely do it. And without further ado, I will let you guys go. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, just leave them in the comment box down below. And if you could hit the subscribe button, that really helps. And I'll see you guys in the next video.